Wonderful.
Hey, Jumpy.
Hey, my
What's
brother
up?
Matt, how you doing?
Doing good, man. We're rocking it.
Is it very early?
Yep.
It's
It's
like
like
that.
11 o'clock.
We're slow at moving.
Okay.
Good
Hello.
morning, good afternoon.
Good morning, my dear. Hope everything's good and it's not very cold there.
Oh no, it's supposed to get up to 70 degrees today.
Dude's outside.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
got a fire going.
Oh, nice one. You did the fire this morning, so it's cold still.
Eh,
At
Yeah, it's
nighttime,
about
cold.
it's 20 outside. It's 27 in here.
Okay.
So it's warming. It's warming up fast.
Wonderful. I'm completely wasted, man, from yesterday. I did too many lives.
Oh, dude, we were enjoying
You're like going all over the place.
Yeah, on the afternoon, I went to the woods.
them.
At 7 o'clock, 6:30, I went to 1 hour to the other woods that I go with my friends, the Firefly spot. And at night, I was restoring and painting my bus, this bus here.
Okay.
I was putting the wheel and but I went to bed very late,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I got some bad news as well from I don't know if you know Jojo Bones. You don't know
Mm,
him.
mm, I don't think
Oh,
so. I know
He's a
JoJo,
friend.
but I don't
Of
know.
his channel is Jojo Bones,
Okay.
and he's an old man. He's very old. Like
Yeah.
I'm not sure what age he is, but he looks like he's maybe 80s or 70s. But
Hmm.
he's a little bit I don't want to say this without being evil. You know, he has a little bit of fat.
Yeah.
So with high age and a little bit chunky, it's hard because he had a heart attack yesterday,
oh,
Oh, okay.
and he was gonna do a live show today
Oh, okay.
with Gorilla Gamer, my friend Gigi. You know him,
Yeah.
and he's all right. He's in hospital,
Okay.
but he's not doing the show. And we just lost to last week. We lost Sonny Conway. Do you know Sonny?
Mm.
You don't
The fact.
remember Sonny from Paranormal Chop Shop?
Yeah. No, I don't.
No,
Nah.
it's normal.
I
You're
know
not gonna
people.
know everybody.
No, I'm not like you. You know everybody, dude. I'm like, I know you. Then I don't need to know everybody. I just know you.
Because you know everybody.
Yes,
That's
it's
all
I'm
we
I'm
know.
easy that way. I just know John P. Then I know everybody. I know you. I know Nez,
Super Dave.
Super Dave. So I know everybody. I know
And
you
Susie
three. I know
B.
everybody else. Susie B. I'm good. I know everybody now.
Yeah, Susie B knows everybody.
Yeah, yeah. If
That's
I
why.
know you three or four. There's three or four at John Boy. There's three or four of you guys. I know all you guys. I'm good to go.
Johnny Peppers.
Yeah, Johnny Peppers. You know them. You're good to go. You know everybody.
Oh, Johnny,
You
yes,
know all the good
I know
people. That's
him.
what counts.
That's right.
Yeah, I saw your post about George today. Yesterday, I
Right.
saw it today.
George is
That's why
George
I
has
was
been
calling you.
appreciating. George is appreciating all the love. A lot of people sending him love. So that's cool.
He was down in
Wonderful.
Chile.
He was down in Chile.
Yeah, on the
He's
mountains.
been down in Chile on the mountains. George has been down in Chile,
Absorbing in all that love from everybody.
absorbing the
He's
love. He
feeling
says
good.
he's feeling good.
Chile is Chile is amazing. Do you know? I have a friend from there, and he's big-hearted, very big-hearted. From the YouTube, he's a detector. He's called Talca Detector. He's a good friend of mine.
Oh wow.
He's almost 1000K. I just did a post on him. I don't maybe yesterday or the day before. I'm not sure. So I'm a little bit stiff today, guys.
How's your
Um,
tobacco? Because that'll help
my
you.
tobacco, brother, is the first batch. I put it. I'll show you.
Okay.
The tobacco didn't grow yet. The
Right.
tobacco
Yeah.
is here. Look.
Right. That's why ours is. Ours, we've been waiting for ours to sprout for weeks. We still have nothing yet.
It's
Okay,
about a
this is
couple.
my tobacco here. Can you see?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know how to use
Sorry,
this.
guys. Okay, here it is. Can you see that dark thing over there? There it is.
Okay.
It is. But I gave a little bit to a friend of mine because he's a agricultural guy.
Right.
Okay, so I think none of this is the tobacco because can you see the leaf is kind of cutted, and tobacco leaf is round, right?
Uh,
Let's see. Could be a weed, but it takes a long time, and it could come up next week or.
Yeah, but I don't think this is guys. I did a big thing. I did
Yeah.
a screw up, Matt. I used soil from my that I had in one of these vases outside, and
Yeah. That's
I
what I
have
do.
to buy some soil, some good soil, you know.
Well, you just pull
Yeah,
out the weeds.
it pull out the weeds, but whenever they do come up, they kind of like last year. What we noticed, they all grow at the same time, so it kind of looks like it's moss growing up. So
Okay, yes, exactly. And it's too cold still here. So I think the first little bit I put there, it died. And this is
no,
just wild,
no,
some
it's
wild
not dead. It
herbs
ain't
it's
dead.
growing.
It takes a while. It takes a while. We're still waiting ourselves.
Months.
It usually takes about a weeks or months. It just needs to stay moist with the cover over it. Just keep them
It could be
steady.
2 weeks from now or a month from now.
2 weeks, a
It could
month.
be.
Literally, they're like 27 to older before they could start to sprout. It's like they got a
Okay.
little brain in their own little head that says, "Now's the day."
Yeah,
But
but it's
when
been
is
very
it?
cold. It's been very cold, Matt.
It's still
Right.
I
It's
don't
still
think
fine.
nothing grows here in with that, you know. Not yet.
No,
So
it's
I'm
fine.
gonna wait until
As
it's
long as
like
it's fine.
spring and warm. You know, that first week that it's warm, really warm, like 20
Yeah.
degrees Celsius. It's too
Yeah.
cold yet. So I'm gonna wait now
Yeah.
because
As long as you got
I
it
think I
inside,
screwed up.
it's fine.
as long as you ain't freezing. You're
As
fine.
long as it's not freezing where you have it, it's fine.
It'll
That'll
come.
be just
Okay.
It
fine.
will come.
Yeah, they will
Yeah,
come. They will at least sprout for you. So you at least got something for you.
yeah,
So
and
just
I've
keep
given
them
I've given
going.
a little bit to a friend of mine.
Good.
And he
Cool.
said he's gonna wait. He said, don't. He said to me, don't start growing yet because you need to investigate. And I was like, oh, I know. But then I told him, "Oh, I already put a little bit of seed on the vase,
Good job.
Good
but
job.
it's been raining, it's been
You did the
cold,
right
and
thing.
I think it just killed the seeds. I'm not sure yet
No.
because it get
No.
moldy, you know.
You haven't killed the seeds yet.
No.
Put positive energy in them seeds. They're gonna do good. They got their spirit of tobacco. Tobacco is a spirit. Just put positive energies in them. They'll love you. Just you can't deny them. As long as they haven't froze, they're good. They're good. They're all good.
Okay.
Like wherever you put it, if it didn't freeze right there, the top of that thing didn't freeze. Well, actually, the top could freeze, but the bottom, as long as they're good. That's all that matters. As long as the seeds
Matt,
themselves ain't free, they're doing
I,
good.
I think
That's
I
it.
screwed up because I think I did
Now,
a little hole and I put all the seeds inside, like on the same spot. And
that's fine. Yeah.
maybe later on, it could have closed the hole.
Hey,
So I'm not
what
sure
they
if it
do,
needs to be on
what some
surface.
people do, what some people do is get a full pod and plant that. So all those seeds in one pod, they could put in one part of the ground and one will grow out of it. So I mean,
Okay.
there's no wrong way to try to get them started. There's no wrong way. They'll grow. It just you gotta be able to baby them.
Positive energy.
Yeah.
Positive energy. You're good at it, John P. Put it in there. They need it. Trust them. They need your trust and faith and your help.
They're still there. I haven't done anything, but I'm gonna get
Good.
some nicer soil, and I'm gonna do it when it's really warm because I think it
They
needs
just
warmth,
want dirt.
right?
As long as they're in your house, that's it. As long as they're in the house, they get a little bit of daylight throughout the day. Actually, they don't even need daylight. They could be just kept in a dark place with a cover over them and a nice warm area. That's it. That's all they would care about when they're sprouting. It's just a nice dark hole
Oh.
where they can stay warm and sprout. That's it. And stay moist. We've been waiting for like 2 to 3 weeks now. I don't know about a 4 now. I don't know about 4. We still ain't got nothing yet. They're not even trying to sprout yet, and
Oh.
it's the way they're supposed to be. That it takes at least a month before they actually start to sprout, before they think about sprouting. So
Interesting, man. Very interesting.
Tell them this the greatest thing.
tell 'em.
One plant.
Oh yeah. The greatest thing is all you need is one plant.
One.
Only one plant.
Never ever.
You'll never need any more again forever. That
And I'll
seeds
put it
is
on the ground
outrageous.
and it will grow very big, believe me.
That's right. One plant. One plant, one fish. Catch yourself a bluegill. Put it underneath that plant. You got the biggest 15-foot tall tobacco plant you'll ever see in your life. You have pods and seeds and hummingbirds all flying around everywhere. They love the flowers on the tobacco. It's gonna be a glorious. Tobacco is glory. It's gonna be good, man. You
Did you
just need
see
one plant.
yesterday I caught a butterfly next to a dump. And I don't know, I'm not
Yeah,
sure if you saw
yeah,
that
we
part.
saw that. We saw that. That was awesome. We saw that
Beautiful,
butterfly.
right?
He was just flat on the ground, just sprawled open, and he just like turned,
Yeah.
and there he was.
And then after a little while, I looked at it and it came in my direction. And when I noticed, there were two of them. So one of them was in front, the other one I didn't know. And one of them went like towards the one that was on the ground, maybe touched it. And both of them went like in my direction and then went up and flied away. It was really, really crazy.
That was
Like
awesome. I
they
actually
wanted
did see it.
to scare me or play with me in a way.
Yeah,
Transfer energy.
there was on your
information.
transfer of information. Dad wanted to say. Oh, on the camera view, I actually saw two more that flew in the camera view above you, or something like that.
Yeah,
Two more flew above you, and then those two, I guess, was near you. But
yeah.
that's
Those
awesome.
two was one of them was the one on the ground, and the other one I didn't see it. So they I think butterflies usually they go on pairs, a male and a female, and
Yeah.
possibly they were catching some sun. There it was a very shady area, a shaded area, so they were catching some sun. But I'm
Yeah.
over there and I look to the side and I see like a butterfly and I'm like, what? Very weird. Did you saw the
Heck yeah.
eagle as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, we saw the eagle. We saw the
Yeah,
eagle.
the eagle ate a white pigeon. I was a bit sad there, but it's nature.
It's Mother Nature. She's gruesome.
Yeah, and they're hungry. Nature is hungry, right?
Yeah. Nature likes to tear themselves apart.
Yeah, because they like to eat the best parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I saw the eagle running away, like flying away, straight away I knew it was something weird because it wasn't normal for the eagle to be on the ground, not on the
Yeah.
ground. And then
Mhm.
I see that white feathers, and I'm like, what the hell is that white stuff? And I just focused a little bit, and I know straight away it was feathers, and I knew that I interrupted the meal of the eagle, basically.
Oh.
So
Did you
it
find the
ripped
bird?
off the legs and the tail,
Oh.
and it flew away with the meaty part to eat it on the other side of the clearing.
He picked it up and flew away with it.
I
Yeah.
went back afterwards at the end, and the eagle didn't come back for the rest of the food.
Mm. Yeah. Hey, that's a happy eagle. Got
I'm not
food.
sure if it was an eagle. It could be a falcon. One of
Oh,
those birds of
yeah.
prey.
Yeah. Raptors.
I also had a contact with a dog on my second live at the end of the afternoon.
Oh wow.
You should check it out, guys, because I started going down the hill towards a clearing, and I started hearing the barkings of a dog. But I thought the dog was far away. I didn't see anything. When I get down to the clearing, the dog comes out of the brush, and it it was like confronting me, Matt. It was like running towards me, and when noticed that it was running towards me and barking, I did like, "Gah!"
Yeah.
and it stopped, and it started smelling the ground around him, and I said, "Stay there." And I started walking where I came from, up the hill again. And when I looked back, it was already inside the brush. So it could have maybe baby doggies. It could have been a female.
Yeah, could be
Or-
protecting our dogs, pups.
Yeah,
That's
or
interesting.
or it could just live there and be from the owners of the land, or the houses nearby. I don't know. But it was a good experience of respect.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
That's very cool.
So I'm completely wasted today, guys. I slept all morning, and
Oh.
I slept all morning, man. I went to bed quite late as well. I went to bed. It was uh 5 a.m. So
Oh,
five
that's
for
the
me,
next morning.
midnight for you,
Yeah.
right?
Uh 5 a.m. is like
No, here it's 4 now.
oh, it's 4 p.m. for you? Okay,
Yeah.
so it's 12 o'clock here.
Okay, so 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hours. So you're
4
not the
hours.
5 hours normal. You're the 4 hours. It depends on your meridian.
Yeah. Well, our time just changed on us, so we didn't like that. Like
Oh, it changed.
our time
You
moved
lost one
forward.
hour, or
Uh it went forward an hour. So yeah, we
okay,
lost an hour.
we lost an hour.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, we don't change our clocks here at the house. We just leave it at the old time. It's 11:09, 11:06 for us, but everybody else is at 12:06. Like the phone right here, it says 12:06. We're like, nah. No, we're going to keep it at 11 o'clock. That works better for us. It makes us feel better too because, everybody's having to feel rush. But
Exactly. You need to sleep a little bit. Is my camera
yeah.
freezing?
No, no, yours is working. It won't surprise me. This one's probably not doing so hot. But
No, mine just froze over here, and yours as well.
oh,
Yep.
audio's good. It's coming in clear. So it's I see you playing out. Yeah, I see you moving a lot. So it's not like it's pit putting or anything.
Oh, I
So
hope
it's
I
cool.
hope this didn't ruin the because we're using StreamYard,
Okay.
but we're
Yeah.
not doing it live. We're just doing a normal talk. But
Yeah.
if you guys want to talk about something, we can talk about the message from George,
Yeah.
whatever you want to talk a little bit. And if you guys want, we can do a premiere on this. You know what it's a premiere?
What's that? Oh, a premiere. Do a premiere.
Premiere. It's like I don't know, at 9 o'clock at night. I put this live, our talk live, and we just hang out in the chat with the people, answer questions, whatever we talked. When we premiere, we answer the questions on the chat because we cannot answer them live. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be good. Here.
Anything,
There.
that's we have only for now. We only talked. It doesn't matter really if it's private or not, but we haven't talked anything really. Oh, I talked a little bit about my passing away of my friends, but that's public information already. So
We had conversations this morning. We could talk about those that are. We've talked to George this morning, and we've talked to Scott this morning, and we talked to Scott's hanging out with a Scorpion King now. Uh, Scorpion King, they work for God, and
yeah.
there's a story behind all that. We could talk about all that too. You wanna you wanna start a
Of
new one, and we'll
course.
start there. Yeah,
Wherever we can talk about your post you did on George. Oh, we're talking about Scott. Okay, sorry.
Scott, George,
Oh,
and Scorpion
start
King.
wherever you want. I just told you that because I saw your post and I noticed maybe George has something to say, you know,
Yeah, he did.
and we
He
could
was up
talk
there,
about
and
it.
he's up on a mountain in Chile, enjoying it, enjoying everybody's love. He feels all the positive energy everyone's sending him.
Yeah, but he's thinking of leaving the planet, right?
Well, yeah, but what did he say? He's kind of like,
He's, following the spirit. So the spirit's kind of telling him to hold back. So since the spirit's telling him to hold back, he might stick around a little bit longer, type of deal. He hasn't had his doors open up there yet, so he's staying closed up there and sticking around down here.
yeah. So he's
Yeah,
hanging
we
with
need
us.
him here.
He's just trying to make sure he's at the right connection of hearts with us all around. You know,
Yeah,
that
Wonderful.
helped him out a lot. Having a lot of people pray for him and
that
sending
helped
him
him.
hugs. That helped him a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, yeah. That's good.
Did you know that I've just seen a tree with 500 years, an ancient old tree. I'm still here, okay? I've just taken the camera out just for a few minutes, and I'll put it back in a minute. You know why? Because the connection is better without the camera. I do notice it.
Yeah,
And he's hanging out with the scorpion.
yeah. Scorpion
Uh,
King. Well, Scott's hanging out with a Scorpion King.
yeah. I don't know if I've told you already, Tennessee, but I've I found
Eleven.
some pertinent information that does coincide with your information you gave us about the underground. and how Bigfoot goes to the underground, kind of in a way to relax and have his holidays. You know what I mean? What we were talking?
Yeah.
The fact that um, uh, he doesn't get harmed there. Um, they can play pretend destruction to each other, and everything's good. It's just a way to kind of empty your head, of the bad energies.
Right.
So you go there and you leave the energies there, the
Yeah.
extra energies, so that when you come back, it's kind of a holiday, right?
Right. 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 Place to vacation. Vacate
Yep.
yourself.
Vacate. And I've heard from some a friend of mine of the UFO channel that she's told me that she's told me something close to that about
Hmm.
the underground.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to tell you that
Yeah.
as well.
Let me tell you something about the veil. The before before there was a veil, we used to all be able to see the spirits, and so there was no death, and everybody knew that, and there was no fear of death. And but what happened was people forgot to care, or they forgot how to love and care because they never had no loss, and so God put the veil up so that we would have loss, and so now that's why now we learned that He had to teach us how to love again, and so now the veil might be coming down like it used to be, uh,
Yep.
and the veil is between your left and right brain. It's kind of like that connection is. Some people have it on more than others. They can see spirits. They can see already the spirit side, so they know there's no death. But more and more of us, that should clear out the connection between the left and right brain. Which that's where I think the veil's at. Um, and like this coming up this month with the eclipse, um, there
Oh
should be more
yes.
and more people able to see everything. If that makes sense.
Yep.
But that's there's your history on the veil. Matt got that reading yesterday. Who gave you that reading? That George? Yeah,
Interesting. Very interesting.
yeah. Because I mean, God had to put a veil up because we forgot to love because we had no loss, right? You never lost anybody because you could see the spirits, and so they would just, I guess, take another form or something at that time. So we never, but we forgot to, we, like I said, we since we didn't, we kind of forgot how to love. He had to teach us how to love again by we had to have loss. So that's why he had to separate
Feel
us
the
from the
loss
spirit
of
world,
somebody.
so we can't see the spirit world. But now that we've learned to love again, it's time to probably take away that it's a lie. There is a spirit world, we just can't see it. So it's going to take away that veil, so that I guess we'll be back where we were before.
Nice
So
one.
that's interesting.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. The now the Scorpion King. He's in the Bible. You can read in Revelations 9, and it talks about the Scorpion King. And Matthew this morning was describing how it has hoofs and it's able to climb. And right now, let me try not to get ahead of myself. The So in Revelations 9, you'll read about the Scorpion King. Now, the Scorpion King is like God's spies, and what he does, he if your family is fighting or negative energy, or he'll come in and intensify that because it's about trying to get you to either to learn and to uh, he'll just intensify that, so you'll learn to
Deal with it.
come back to love, right? Come back to love. And
Okay.
yeah, like I have a friend that got stung by this, this Scorpion King, and now that guy has multiple sclerosis, MS,
Yeah.
uh, because that that disease was put on him to help him to return to himself, and so focus on his own self, and
Yep. That
so he,
happens a lot, Tennessee. I do see that happening. It
yeah,
happens to me as well. I do feel it.
yeah, and so anyway, he's so Scott went and found that Scorpion King, and he chased him from Kentucky to West Virginia, and he beat the crap out of the Scorpion King. And then the Scorpion King got to talking to George, and then George got to talking to Scott, and Scott realized, the Scorpion King works for God, and so Scott realized, oops, he made a mistake. But now him and the Scorpion King are friends now, and
Yep.
The Scorpion King's been showing him how to, the Scorpion King's a master at hiding and being secretive, and he's been showing. So Scott's been hanging out with Scorpion King, learning from the professional, one of God's uh, spies, how to uh, move around. He can go through. They went through what you said. It was Ohio. They went through Cincinnati, Ohio, and they go through a building, and they're going in one window, and they go out the other window, but you can't see them. The Scorpion King, his wings are purple, all these different colors, and in the middle of his back, between the wings, there's, was it a water? A water drop. He's got a drop of water there that he vibrates, and and you won't be able to see him. And so he's been teaching Scott. Now Scott, if you take your, he was telling us this morning, if you take your hands and you put it like down in water, and I'm trying to remember how you said it. Energy ball into your palm. You put your energy ball into the palm. And then whenever your energy ball gets into your palm, the water will form within it, and then you're able to pick it up, and you have an energy ball around this water that you're holding. So now you got that, and you can float, levitate, do a lot of things, and many people can't see it and stuff like that. No, using that water ball, right, you like vibrate, don't you, or something, so that you're not vibrate. So you can. So he's learning to travel and be hidden by doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, he's able to move around like that.
Vibrations, frequencies.
Like the magic carpet ride, but with the ball of water in your palm, and you could be sitting down, and you can fly anywhere. And see,
Okay, I know what you mean. I understand.
yeah, and see, and like I was telling you, coming up this month, we're having this energy come in, creativity, and a lot of people will be kind of, the veil will be lowered, and when it, or I guess you could say it's going to be less of a veil. The It's going to be in the water. This light that's coming down is going to the water, and then when you drink the water, uh, when you take in the water, that's true. You take in the water. Okay, before you take in the water, this water will have a connection to the conscious light, or the new energy light frequency that's coming through. The water will be washed and cleansed by that. And then you recognizing that you're being washed and cleansed by the new frequency light that's coming through, it'll decalcify yourself, decalcify everything that's within you. And anything that's impure in the water will be decalcified. Anything in you will be decalcified. But it can't be done till you drink the water and you accept and know the water has been cleansed by the energy first before you drank it. And then yourself, all the negative things, all the things that you couldn't see, everything will be decalcified, and things will open up to you just by a glass of water. That's coming up this month.
It's coming. Well, it's just been going on lately, and it's just coming. The information's finally coming out because there's more realization of people doing this. That's what I'm hearing right now.
Okay. Taking
Nice.
the water, understanding.
Yeah, so you could do it right now, John P, and you'll be decalcified by the water, accepting and knowing that the water is getting decalcified itself, and then you drink it, and you knowing that you're being decalcified yourself. I just heard from what something from Jesus says, "What you believe will be." You know, so you believe in good things will be. Believe in
Yep.
bad things will be. So put your eyes on the sparrow, you know,
On the positive.
on the positive, man. Keep that tobacco growing positively.
It's gonna grow, brother. I'm just waiting for the worm to arrive.
Yep.
I want to make sure it grows really big.
Yeah.
Oh, it will. It will. So let's see. So the Scorpion King's been hanging out with Scott. And they've been traveling. George, he was down in Costa Rica. What'd you say was that? Puerto
Chile.
Rico. Chile. Yeah, he's down in Chile. He's hanging out in a mountain, and he's receiving all the love. There's a lot of people send him love, and he's enjoying the love and the good energy, the positive energy that a lot of people are sending him. So that's good.
He says he's gonna go towards Sister Chloe.
He's going to go towards Sister Chloe's house.
Sister Chloe's house.
Yeah, he's going to go visit Sister Chloe to see how she's been.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Wonderful. Count me in then.
yeah. Sister Chloe, right?
I miss her already.
He's asking if you want him to visit you,
How you
at
like
least in the
that?
woods.
Here you go.
Of course, I want. He knows my address.
He knows
Heck yeah, he
You
said he was
just
trying to
leave a
swing by
paper with
sometime.
my address where he can see it.
Heck yeah, just put it in the spirit realm and he'll get it. He already knows it. He already knows where your energy is at generally. So you show him where you
It's
want to
like
go.
remote viewing.
Exactly
It's like
right.
remote viewing. If
Exactly.
Scott can see an image of how it is more or less here in my town, he
Yeah, if
can
Scott.
he can get
See,
here.
see, if Scott was to show up to you, you could physically see him. George, there's a veil in between our world and his world. That
Yep.
is the reason why we can't see George. God put up a veil in our head, or we just there's a veil in between. Like we can't see spirits, is why we can't see George, the giant, right now,
Yep.
because there's a veil in between us. But Scott, that's different. He's actually a physical one. That if he did show up to you, you'll physically see a hairy man that's about 10 foot tall that'll be walking in
My
front of you.
God.
Yeah, yep, that's Scott for you. Yeah, he's like another human. He got the capability of thought. He's a worker and light like that. So he's just working in the woods. He's a worker in the woods.
It's like God's servants, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
They're working for God, minding their own business, right?
Mhm. That's it. Mind your own business. Do what's your business? Your business is your family.
Yep.
Scott keeps up with his family. He takes care of his family. There's no other business that's any more important or any less important. His family is the only business he cares about. There's no other such thing as business besides family. So he's taking care of business every day, taking care of business every way. His family.
Wonderful, my brothers.
Yeah.
Let's see what else is interesting right now. We've had so many conversations. We forget about all the conversations we have. That's why it's good to talk. Talk to you or talk to somebody because we just
It's a lot of stuff and it gets lost, right?
it does, and we try to share it. I try to write stuff on Facebook. I try to you know
I
we
do like your posts. I don't. I on Facebook I may see them easier because I'm starting to get a lot of. I'm subscribing a lot. So my channel. I imagine if I want to see you now, I have to write your name and
Mhm.
go and
Yeah,
write.
you have to go
"Wanna
straight to
see
me.
this?"
Yeah, they don't usually my stuff don't run on the feed because I don't want anybody to see my stuff. And so I know that those that seek the truth will come. So I don't. It's all about spirit. People that are following the spirit will find the information that they
Yep.
seek, and those that are not following the spirit, because like you said, there's a system that's working against the truth. It's not working against the truth. It's just the truth is not for everybody. That if they're not ready for it, you're not going to get it. And I understand that. So a lot of people say, "Well, you've been shadow banned." I don't care about all that stuff. That doesn't mean nothing.
Yep.
I don't want the truth isn't. You don't show a child how to use a lighter. You know, they'll until they're ready for that truth. Um, Now
Exactly.
I got another thing that I posted that I hid down in one of the. Sometimes I write information down inside of a post just see who is paying attention. And let me read this one here. Uh,
Oh, I like that.
yeah,
Reels.
yeah, I do that. I put stuff because I know that those who are seeking the truth the Spirit will bring it to them. They'll be brought to this. But let me read this. I'm looking up my thing. Here we go. All right. Okay, not that one. I'm looking for it here. I'm still scrolling in my own. I'm trying to find my own post inside my own post.
No worries, brother. We have time.
It's probably
This
the
is
very last one.
being taped, but we don't. It's not live, so you don't have to worry about anything, brother.
I
I
got to
don't
go
need to
for
post this, okay?
no problem. To see my own post, I have to go to all comments underneath my own post. I even hide my own post from myself. Okay, here he goes. I said very interesting. No, that's not it. I'm still looking for it. I want to read it because I don't want to try to take it from my brain because
No worries.
where the crap is it? Uh,
If you don't find it, you can go through your brains. No worries.
yeah. Uh,
I'm making
I'm
some coffee as well.
let's see.
We had
Oh,
elections on
YouTube here.
Sunday.
Yeah, how'd that go?
So basically, the one I voted won. So for the first
That
time, the
good.
one that I voted won.
Wow, that's
Um,
that's that's big.
yeah, it's a big party as well. So
Okay, so here we go. I found the post. You ready? I'll read it.
yep.
Okay, the eyes are the windows to the soul. Don't we use windows to see something on the other side? I think I've heard babies may be born with blue eyes and they change color. Do they get a new soul? Question mark. Our friend Chloe's eyes change color when she's channels. For example, when she channels Pleiadians, whatever they are, they turn frosty blue. When she channels a Yoda, they turn green. Are we seeing those souls? Question mark. Matt's eyes are all over the charts. His turn gray, and he's got all kinds of colors. Eyes, his eyes go all green, blue, and they
Wow.
change. I've I've heard clones have black eyes. I'm just starting to look into this
Oh.
topic. There's a lot there that I don't understand, but I'm starting to. If you watch Chloe's, Tina's seen her eyes turn green when she when she was channeling the Yoda, and then like the Platonian or Pla-
Palladiums.
Palladians. When she does the Palladians, they go like frosty blue. But
Oh.
right, interesting. Yeah, just something to think about. I don't know what it means, but I do believe I mean, they always said the eyes are the windows to the souls.
Do you
And
know the people who have one brown eye and one blue eye?
right, right.
Yeah.
There's some stories
David Bowie.
about those people.
Yeah, David Bowie.
We have as well abnormal investigations. You know him?
Yeah,
He's got a one eye of different color. There was a girl that was the sister of a friend of mine.
yeah,
She had she when she was young she had a very blue eye and another brown eye. It was really crazy
yeah. Well, like you said, and
because it reminds
they
me the
changed.
Huskies. It's weird.
Yeah, yeah. Huskies have like really blue eyes, right?
Yeah. Oh, some
Yeah,
of
and
them
like
have
Like
penetrating.
two colors,
two different colors.
two
Yeah.
color eyes,
Yeah, blue and brown.
right?
It's like a little bit penetrating eyes, right?
Right, right, right.
Brown.
Right. So there's something there. It's interesting. I don't know what it means, but Chloe's will change on demand. She'll be like I said, she'll channel and they'll change. Uh, live. It's they're metamorphing. Butterflies do it, and
Yep.
that's kind of what I'm understanding. Like coming up this month, we're going to be like the butterfly. We're going to be metamorphing. Is that what it is called? As
I think so.
Okay.
as the connection between the left and the brain gets stronger, people are going to have more energy, like energy they never had before, and they're going to have more creativity. So you know, there's a potential for an explosion of human creativity coming up, right? And all the planets are in line with all this too. I don't really study the planets, but the people that do study the planets are seeing all this alignment, in the planets too. Uh, and then all
Ah.
the people that do telepathy and all that stuff, they're seeing, like blue energy, like this stuff coming in, and then Matt, he's seeing it coming into the water, and then we take the water and he calls it decalcification, which is probably about the same thing. The connection between the left and right brain. It's through I don't even know the word for it. Calcium. There's a connection between the left and
Oh,
right.
course. Um,
See, he's trying to.
course.
The,
What is?
she's trying to think of the name of it. I'll look it up real
I
quick.
think I do understand what you're trying to say.
Course of
Well, there's a connection between the left and right brain. A lot of people talk about the pineal gland,
Yep,
uh,
I've heard of that.
and it's probably right between the left and right too. It's called the callosum or corpus callosum. Corpus
Corpus callosum.
CORPUS. Yeah, look it
yeah.
up sometime. CORP.
No, I've studied that, my brother. I'm an
Oh,
osteopath, remember?
okay,
But
okay, okay.
I don't remember. It was long time ago.
Right. Yep.
Many
But yeah,
years ago. Like
see,
I was
Einstein had a really big one.
20.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Einstein, his corpus callopus, whatever, was really big. So he was able to, see clearly, right?
Yep.
And then autistic people,
Bright star.
their connection might not be too big between the left and right. So they end up being very good at music, but can't put on their shoes or socks. They've said that, and they've done experiments when they could disconnect the left and right brain on like people and cats and stuff. People will be able to read and memorize the entire book know everything, every single word on every single page, but they won't be able to like put their socks on.
Yep.
See, there's a and Matt calls it like left and right being
Balance and equilibrium.
yeah. It's you call it masculine and feminine, or you can also call it love and truth, right? I'm I mean, these two will tell you I'm a Gemini, and I'm real crazy that way. When my brain gets connected, I have super creativity, super energy, and it drives these guys nuts because I'm all over the place and I'm always creating, and I'm a real crazy person to be around. Because, but it's fun because I'm good, and they're like, it's crazy. We'll ride because when he's in this state of mind, they both know when I'm in that state of mind that good things happen, and the fun's on the way. But it's also very, it seems very crazy and chaotic because if their brains are not, they have if theirs is not functioning like mine, then I'm just run away, and they like, oh, we just got to hold on. It's kind of like taking a ride on a fast train. You just got to either get on the train or get left behind. If you know the train's going to a great place, you jump on it. You know what I'm saying? And so it'd be
Yep.
neat seeing people crank it up here coming up this month um, in the world, and have a nice big human creativity program party going on. I guess.
The Tennessee, my daughter, it's her birthday on the 24th.
Uh huh.
She's gonna be 4 years old, and
Okay.
me next month on the 27th is my birthday. So these next months are gonna be a bit rough. Yep, because we got my granddaughter, my daughter's party that we're gonna have to make.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
my
we don't
party.
we
I
don't
don't
we
need
don't
one, but she will.
we don't we don't do birthdays. We don't do holy days. We don't do any man-made things. But that's us. And so many years ago, we went against all man things just because they wasn't benefiting us. We don't do Valentine's Day. We don't really do anything here. We celebrate like if I'm at the store and that'd be like it's mom's birthday. And so I'll come home and say, Happy birthday. It's your birthday today. We're celebrating it. But that's us. We whatever doesn't serve you, it you surely really shouldn't hold on to it. Birthdays are like,
No,
let me
I
remind
don't ground myself to that.
yeah.
But
Well, I mean, like birthdays is one of those things where you're like, me, I just cringe. I try to go through my birthday without, because I don't even, I try not to realize it's my birthday because it's like everybody reminding you that you're older, and then they put a number on you, and then everyone
exactly.
feels guilty if they don't call you or wish you a happy birthday, and I'm just like, dude, I don't want nothing to do with that. All that stuff is yucky, yucky. The birthdays to me are
Yeah, I
yucky.
know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's like
Yeah,
once a year. It's only once a year, but then we have the
no,
Father's Day, the day
Mother's
of
Day,
the Woman's Day,
right?
Valentine's Day, and we
Christmas,
start adding Christmas. We add them
Easter,
all up, and
and then they got you running crazy, don't they? That's why we don't do it. It's so
because
nice. We're so nice here because Christmas comes and we don't think about gifts. We give gifts when we want to give gifts. We don't wait for a day. And so Christmas comes and everyone else is all spending money and worried if they got the right gift and worried about, whoa, so and so got me this. I got to get them that. Everybody's all in all that. And we just, it was real hard for years to get out of that brain game. Took a long time for my brain to let go of that stuff. But you're talking about peace, and it's so nice now that we don't have to play games. Those are games. I
yeah,
don't like games. I don't like games.
I as well,
You
Tennessee. I started not valuing the holidays as much. The bank holidays and things like that.
I don't do
What
the holy. Yeah, they're
because they're
holy days.
religious or this or
Right.
that,
They
and
call
they
them
kind of
holidays,
make
but they're
us.
holy days. They're man holy days.
Yep,
You know.
the day of the worker, and then they give the day of the worker, and then you know what they do? They put the supermarkets with a lot of sales and make the young ones that work there work longer shifts
Yeah. Yeah.
so that on the day of the laborer everybody goes to buy food. Look at that. That's stupid, isn't it?
It is stupid. We're not. We're not. We're all working. We're all in the game
People
that they want us to
fall
play.
like ducks. People
Yeah.
fall like ducks, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear bells going.
Black Friday, there's
Oh,
nothing
okay.
said to that.
Another holiday.
Yep, another recent holiday. I only went to vote on Sunday because I had to. I felt this year that because of the government crashing, I had to go vote. But I hadn't voted for maybe 10 years or 8 years or 10 or
Yeah.
12. I'm not sure.
I voted one time my entire life, and then I unregistered and told them I'll never vote again. So I gave it one shot, one time, and I'm out. I don't play your games. Like I said, every time I get caught up in these man games, they ain't doing me no good, man. You know what I'm saying? They get me. Politics is left and right brain. You got it's left and right brain. You got left side being let's have no rules, let's have no laws, let's all be free. And then the right says, let's have lots of laws and rules and controls so that it's left and right brain. That's all politics is left. The people are playing the left and right brain. It's horrible.
Yep.
They get you instead of using both brains at the same time, which is a balance, they get you to go left, right. I want to be liberal. I want to be I want to be I want control. I want to be free. We need to, it's getting you to continue to stay in a in a bad thought pattern, where you're ping pong, you're bouncing back and forth, you're split. Your house is split, your brain's split. You're going to fall because you're not one. You're not coming to one. They don't want you to come to one. They don't want you to come to a balance. They want you to stay unbalanced. So
Confused.
yeah, confused and always chasing left and right brain. Yuck. But well, you're coming up to about 59 minutes and 58 seconds. 1 hour.
We're doing good, brother.
Well, I think you might want to keep it about an hour because you lose
Oh, of
people's
course,
attention
brother.
when
We
you
can
run
we
over.
can just talk a little bit more,
Okay.
just to so that I don't miss you as much because I haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen you in a while. Don't like I said, I did tune in yesterday, and you were riding your bike, so you were busy. We chatted a little bit in the live. You went to
Look, Tennessee, I only saw you at the end.
yeah,
I
yeah. You
you
went to you
left a
had to go.
message.
Yeah, you went to. I think you had to go pee, and so I was like,
Oh, probably
yeah, yeah.
water
You
the
laid.
flowers.
Yeah, yeah, you went to water the flowers, right? And so you went to water flowers. So I said in the comments, I said in Tennessee we say we gotta go pee. We say I gotta go see a man about a dog. And so I said he went to see a man about a dog, and then you left us sitting there looking at the sky. And then I wrote, if you look at the comments, then I wrote, okay, well, alien took him, and this is how the video ends. We're all laying here looking at the sky, and the aliens took him. John's gone. So
Yeah.
we were all laughing and being comical during your live. You didn't know it. You were like, "Hey, look, I found a rabbit," and we're all joking around and making fun and laughing and having a good time. So we had
You
fun.
see, I left everything like in one next the baby next to the thing
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. We saw you
pillows and
stand the
all.
rabbit up. It's coming up Easter. Easter is a god.
Yep.
There's a god named Easter, and she's very destructive. And here we're coming up to a holiday called Easter. People still
Yeah.
don't get it. They're like, I'm like, you guys don't see what they're doing to you.
Look, did you know what my wife told me when I got home? She said, "Why do you keep bringing those toys home? You know that I don't like it because people put them in the dumpsters for a reason. They may be, with bad energies or whatever." And I was like, "Please, that was in the dump. It wasn't like people were." And she said, "Why do you think they throw them in the dump?" And I said, "Why do you think a lot of stuff happens to go in the dump? Because people don't know what things are worth and they don't care sometimes. It's like people just think about the money. People imagine people the parents die, for imagine the sons, they're already old. They have a huge house from their parents. Both their sons or their three sons or whatever already live in a house. They don't need that house. You know what they do? They contract people, they go there, they clean the house. What's worth money, they sell it, the people who go and clean it. What's not worth money, they dump it.
Yeah,
And that's what
right.
happened. People dump the stuff because they don't want it. I found one of those jars to water the flowers. That's very old. It's in plastic, but it's very old. I haven't seen one of those jars for watering the flowers for many years. And I'm gonna have to heat the bottom part because it's bent. It's not broken nor cracked, but I need to unbend it and put it better. So it's
Yeah,
gonna be. I need maybe something to dry the hair. A hair dryer to heat up the plastic so that I can put it outside. I'm gonna make a video,
right. Yeah, that'd
but
be good.
one of those things, it's worth maybe like 10, 15 euros,
Yeah,
and people threw it away, and it was. I already used it. It's in perfect state. I just need to unbend the moss a little bit.
okay, what I'm going to do is, since we're hour 5 minutes, let me give you a tour real quick.
Wonderful.
This,
Remember,
this,
Tennessee, we were gonna do a live of the about the remedies, the natural remedies. Oh, beautiful. Oh my God. Wait a second. Let me put. Oh, beautiful, brother. Oh, what a wonderful doggy.
what you doing, Duty?
Hello. Oh, so cutie.
Him
The
laying in the
doggy from
sun.
yesterday.
You
What's her
getting you some
name?
sun, buddy? Yeah, he likes the sun. Yeah, he likes the sun.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, I love your garden, brother.
Good and green this morning. Plants are covered up in weeds. Sun's coming in.
Yeah, you need a warmer weather for the to take the weeds out. I'm gonna start taking the weeds soon as well from my garden.
Yeah, we gotta start plowing, laying eggs.
Oh, wonderful.
Where is mommy? Mommy and baby this morning. She, Mama's out with baby somewhere. She's sleeping under a bush. Something. There's my doggy doing rolls. Mama's a
What
white kitty.
grass is that on the floor? Is that false grass, right?
Yeah, it's just yeah, because we can't get grass to grow here because of the chickens. So we put down this fake grass, but it helps
Yep.
us, makes it strong. I don't know
Yep,
where
I know
mommy's
what
at.
you mean. The chickens, they like to rub on the ground. Do you know what I put on the ground, Tennessee? Do you know those fences, aluminium fences?
Yeah,
I put like the ones you have there. I put them on the ground,
right.
and the chickens cannot screw the grass anymore because they get their nails
Oh,
stuck
okay.
there. So
Oh,
they
like this
stop
stuff.
rubbing the ground.
Start that. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's there's one which is with smaller holes with green plastic around the metal.
Okay.
You know which ones I'm talking?
Yeah.
The
Smaller than
smaller
this.
squares. Yeah,
Right.
smaller squares and with a green plastic. That's ones I find those sometimes when I go on my walks, and I put them on the ground
I can't
and I
find mine.
start seeding with some grass, and then I water them. I put the fence and they grow, man.
Right.
Oh, can you see that pole you have there for the clothes?
Yeah.
I got two of them. A
We
friend of
have this
mine
one here.
gave me, and I put them on my back garden.
Yeah, we have this one here.
Oh, beautiful! You put a bicycle thing to move the things. Awesome idea.
Yeah, you move the
Awesome.
clothes. It's a
Yep,
clothesline.
yep. We got those, but they're smaller and they are on apartments and buildings in the cities. They use that.
Oh, there she comes. Here's mommy. See? With her baby. She was up in the bushes sleeping.
Oh, nice. We have some nice chickens sometimes.
Yeah, she got
Oh,
boots.
beautiful.
What you guys want this morning? I ain't got no food for you.
She's not afraid of you, right?
No. No, that's mommy and baby. Yeah.
If you get too close, she does attack you, right?
Yeah, not really. I could feed her with my hand right now if I had some food. She's not scared of us. She knows we take care
Awesome.
of her. They know we
Yep,
protect them.
yep.
What?
She looks like she's very well treated.
She's say hi to John. Yeah, let's say hi to John. Say hi. That's right. Tell him hi. Hi, John.
That's a chicken's way of
Put
saying
many eggs, mommy chicken.
He said many eggs, mama, mommy chicken. Yeah,
Wonderful.
but yeah, we gotta get my shoes on and gotta go to work today.
Yep.
Um,
Go
get
for
out
it,
and do
my
some
brother.
cleaning.
Thank you for our wonderful talk.
You're welcome. It's good talking to you. This is our
Oh, some drying wood.
yeah. We just it really dries fast if you cover it in white plastic.
Yep.
It will dry. And the sun is really hot. It'll dry in a few days, and it'll be really.
Yeah, I have some my tree that I cut. I have some under some plastic.
Uh-huh.
And it's I'm only gonna use it next winter now.
Okay, John, I'm gonna go get my socks and shoes on. You're gonna talk to
Okay,
Matt. Matt,
big
you walk.
hugs, my brother. Big hugs to Scott. Thank you very much, Scott. Thank you very much for our talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for
Guys,
yelling at
so
me this
do you
morning.
think it's cool so then we do a premiere for later on tonight?
Yeah, that'll be fine. You can premiere this. Just let me know
What
what time
what
and I'll be there.
time? What time do you want me to premiere? Like
6.
Uh,
remember it's 4 hours plus here.
yeah, about 6. Is that better for you or is that worse?
It's 6, it's 10. It's perfect.
10 for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6 o'clock
For
be
you.
early. That way it'd be 10 for you.
Okay. Wonderful.
Okay,
I'll see you
that'd
at
be early.
6 then, okay, brother?
All right.
Cool.
Big hugs, Tennessee. Big hugs, Matt, and to your
That's
wife
love.
as well, your mommy. And stay
Yeah.
blessed, my awesome brothers. Love you very
All
much.
right. Love you, John.
Love it, John. And the
Stay
giant gives
blessed.
y'all big hugs.
John says big hugs to everybody.
And Scott
And
gives you
Scott's
big
giving big hugs
hugs.
too.
See you soon. Have a wonderful day, my awesome brothers, okay?
All right.
All right.
See you in a while.
Have a good. Love you. See ya.
Love you, Scott. Scott, say love to Scott and George, okay?
Well, dude, they got the love. They feel it. They're loving y'all.
Wonderful.
So y'all should feel the love.
And give me positive vibrations for the seeds, okay? When I plant them again.
Heck yeah, most definitely. They definitely gonna
Wonderful.
begin the positivity. The seeds is all we need right there.
I hope they grow good, my brother.
I'm sure they
Stay
will.
blessed.
Use well. Give her time.
I will, my brother. Big hugs to everybody, okay? Stay safe and have a wonderful rest of the week, okay? I'll see you tonight at 6, okay?
Sounds good. That's awesome. We're excited.
Nice one. And we can answer the questions if anyone has, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, while it's live, that'd be fun. I'll be
Nice
on there
one.
with Logically Insane, so I might try to
Perfect, man.
answer some questions on that side too. So that'd be
Nice.
good.
I'm gonna rest for the rest of the afternoon, man, because yesterday was too rough for me. I'm not
Right.
gonna
Yeah,
move
get
much
your
today.
rest. You gotta get your rest. You ran it.
Wonderful, my brother. John P loves you. Stay blessed, everybody. This is for everybody who's gonna join us. Leave a message to everybody who's joining us later, okay, Scott? So,
He
not
will.
Scott, Matt. Sorry, brother.
And I will. Scott, Matt, George, we're all gonna leave a message for everybody.
No, leave
It'll
leave a
be a good
message
message.
now for
Good day.
everybody who's watching, who just watched.
Oh, um, stay
It's like a
true to
message to
yourself.
the future.
Stay true to yourself. That's all you need to
Wonderful.
know. That's as far as you need to go. Stay true to yourself, and you're going to do great. Just keep the positivity going. Life's always a venture.
That's what we
Stay
want, brother.
strong.
Thank you very much, my brother. See you soon, okay? John
Cool,
P loves
man.
you.
Matt loves you.
Stay blessed.
Tennessee, Kentucky loves you. Bless you.